Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful morning. Today is Wednesday. Darren C4, what's up, my brother? Hope you're having a great day. Today is Wednesday, the early morning. Beautiful thing that happened. Darren State, Florida, pause. Elon Musk did his thing, brought the astronauts home. We're going to talk about that. I think Kingston might be stopping by. So, without any further delay, let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Matter of fact, let me just say something though. Steve Easy, what's up, brother? Uh, Biden was asked to bring these people home, and he didn't do it. He said, "No, no, we don't need that." Now, this guy Musk, man, he was whatever, not political, but everything that's going on is just ridiculous. Just remember this: whoever likes the left, if that's the side you're on, don't go against it because you will have a problem. But let's get into it. Why not, right? Here we go. Check it out, guys.
This is really such an incredible shot. That
Copy, 600.
was a live view from our recovery vessel, Megan, which is stationed a couple miles away from the splashdown site. We can see the crew there using their restraints as resting places for their arms. They were just in space moments ago, so their arms were able to float freely.
400 meters.
This is a gorgeous bluebird day here that we have for the splashdown of Crew 9. It's incredible to think that the Dragon capsule just minutes ago was going over 17,000 miles per hour, and now gently coasting to a soft splashdown.
200.
Copy, 200 meters. Brace for splashdown.
As you can see there on your screen, continuing to monitor progress of the Dragon spacecraft. And we're going to stand by for splashdown, located in the Gulf of America, off the coast of Tallahassee, Florida.
And splashdown, Crew 9 back on Earth.
I know, I seen that, Steve. Hey, Miss Lance.
And SpaceX Freedom, splashdown.
We should all be happy, man. Brought astronauts home. Biden didn't want to do it.
Shoots cut. Nick, Alex, Butch, Sunny,
Look at this.
on behalf of SpaceX, welcome home.
God bless. This should be a point in everybody's life where you should say to yourself, be proud of your country, man. But let me read something to you that you guys might not have known. Oh, man, hold on. Here we go. The return of astronaut Sonny Williams and Butch Wilmore after an extended stay on the International Space Station has been the subject of competing competing claims about their actions of the Trump and Biden administration bringing them home. White House advisor Elon Musk, whose SpaceX company aided the astronauts' return, said he had offered last year to bring 2 astronauts home much sooner, but Biden administration declined for political reasons because he was with Trump. So forget our astronauts, who they're supposed to care about so much, but yet, just like the other guy, Mark Kelly, he's so mad at these guys, he got rid of his Tesla and he goes buy a gas guzzler. Come on. NASA and space experts included that 2 astronauts themselves dispute the decision was based on politics. Well, of course, obviously. I mean, that's just the way that it is. In a press conference on March 4th, NASA officials said safely budget concerns about separate missions to retrieve the astronauts and a desire to keep a crew on the space station were the reasons driving the decision to have Williams and Wiltmore return with SpaceX crew, which is expected to land whatever. President Donald Trump, meanwhile, had repeatedly claimed that he had expedited the return of the astronauts after making personal appeal to Musk. The mission to return the 2 astronauts had been the works since late summer, and the timeline for the return roughly in line with the plan. We'll add all that we know about the mission and the role of the Biden administration Musk and Trump may have played. Now, I don't know what's going on. Hawaii, what's up, brother? Hope you have a good day, man. Big Ant, what's up? Yeah, how about that? I seen them burning Trump flags too. The funny thing about all that though, Steve, you know what's funny is that they did that. They never did that. You know what I'm saying? Like they loved Elon Musk when he was a Democrat. Now they hate him. They can't stand him. They got to go against him. Even when he does, they're so backed in the corner. Everything that they do is good, or anything is done, they can't even applaud it because they have to resist this dude, man. Yeah, I believe that the lizard people, man. I'm starting to really believe that shit. Alien is another is another term. I definitely could say that too. But the reason why I wanted to do this show is because I wanted to give props to the guys at SpaceX, to the president, to everybody who took a part in bringing these astronauts home. I don't believe that the left really understands how important that is to get these guys home, not only safely. I mean, at one point before they hit the splash, they were at 17,000 miles an hour. Could you imagine what would happen if that heat shield didn't work? You dissipate in an instant. It would just vaporize, man. Yeah, definitely, Ant. That's the truth. But you know what, though, Ant? The funny thing is this doesn't even have to be a political thing. I mean, those astronauts are basically government property. They should have came home with it, but they didn't. So everybody again has to make it political. I'm not making it political. I'm just saying that when he offered to bring them back, they didn't want to come, and he brought them home safely. But they're so backed in the corner. Go look at it. Look, Trump's probably at his highest approval rating, and the word going out to the whole Democratic Party, the DNC, and everything is resist, resist, resist. Now, I know they think they're going somewhere with that, but to be honest, you're doubling down, and the American people don't want that. They didn't vote for that. So, stop making it political about this. This is one thing that could be enjoyed, but no, it's got to be political. It is, Steve. It's the truth. But the thing is, though, we can all still do our research and everything we want to do, and make sure that we put up some positive stuff. Because I think yesterday was unbelievable, man. It's really Let's see if we can get these guys. By the way, channel's doing good, guys. We're at 3,380 subs. My one video got 1.3 million. And let me see if this is the one.
What if recording high quality content
the moments of coming back out, reemerging, will they have an opportunity to give a phone call to their family members before they actually get back to Houston to see them in person?
Jason, I sent you the link.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they're so thoughtful about that kind of communication with our families. And I know if you had the chance to watch Terry after his landing, you know, one of the first things they get is a satellite phone to call home. And my guess is they've rolled out of that spacecraft and they get into that private little medical tent. And the first thing they're doing is calling their families.
Could you imagine being stuck in there all that time and your body has to readjust and you just like 10 months you don't see your family and now you're back and they give you a satellite phone, you get to call your family and you're still like probably
Listen in for a second here.
The Dragon had an on-time splashdown. Oh, looks like we're getting our next crew member here. That is none other than Sunny Williams. Big smile, big waves. She, like her other crew members, now will be assisted onto the mobility aid.
Sunny Williams out of that SpaceX capsule here on planet Earth.
There we go. That's the one I want to see.
And people. And
They're getting
is
some
that
views of him
Butch
now.
Wilmore?
And here, let's
There we
listen
go.
in here.
The
That was quick.
spacecraft.
Could you imagine, man? That's no easy task. Doesn't it? I think they have to sit in
He's
the
still got a
chamber
firm
too,
handshake.
compression.
Once again, some elation
Thumbs
and
up.
cheers there from Butch Wilmore.
More smiles.
As we mentioned before, we're
Exercise. This is why these astronauts exercised for.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. And you heard what they said. That's why they exercise so much. Yeah, Jamie. Hey, I don't even drink, but I would drink probably after that. All right, cool. Yeah, Kingston, we're just chill, man. We're talking about SpaceX. We're not worried about it. Our channel's growing. Forget the haters. Let them all hate. Let them do what they want. Plus, me and Ann already know. Everybody's talking recycled topics. The same beefs, the same drama, the same everything. A steak will be good. Some potatoes. Kingston, what would be your first meal, bro?
Oh, I made it up. Made it up. What's good,
What
bro?
would be your
How's
first
everyone
meal,
doing,
though?
man?
If you came back from the space station, what would be your first meal?
Oof.
Darren, they said it was close to 10 months, bro.
I'm gonna need a minute to think about that. That's not an easy answer.
No, listen to what I'm saying, though. You're up there 10 months.
Probably
You
a
coulda
nice
came up-
Italian dinner.
There you go.
Some
I would
yeah.
say probably
Nice Italian dinner, bro. That's my
I
go-to.
would have to do something with hot peppers and I don't know. I might call Aunt Sess and make him to cook me something.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to everybody that's rocking and rolling here this morning. And
Steve, they were saying that too about how they were mocking this dude and all, man. And the thing is, like, here's a dude that's not getting paid. Elon Musk, who was the Dems loved him. Now they hate him. They're blowing up Teslas. All I'm saying is this is the electric car. This is climate control, right? And this is what they like. And then you just do all that. It really doesn't become political anymore, man. It might look like that, but to me, I believe it's just egotistical, man, people that just hate to see somebody do good. And the fact that because, look, I'm being honest. This is fact. I'm not saying Republicans are like that, but what I've seen in the last 8, 10 years, if you disagree with the Dems, man, forget it. They're coming for you. Like, they'll act like you never existed. And
yeah,
to me,
it's
it's
kind of
just
like you're either with them or against them type thing. And you're kind of seeing that with Elon now, you know?
he said his first meal out of space be all night sex and a little bit of rock and roll.
Only a little bit of rock and roll?
Just a little bit. Rock and roll, hoochie coo. Yo, but how about them Sixers? What's going on, bro?
Haven't really been following any NBA that much.
You ain't missing nothing, bro. Do you follow hockey a lot?
Nah, I'm just getting into, well, not just getting into, but starting to pay attention a lot more to college hoops because March Madness is here now, you know?
Oh yeah, I love this is the time of year for that, bro. What's been going on with you though, man? What have you been
Who
doing
you
with
like,
yourself?
Villanova?
I mean, yeah, I love
Shit, man, just been
Villanova,
kind of I kind of been ducking out, man. Fucking, that's why I kind of forced myself to hop up here and take
no,
the
that's
call this
cool.
morning. I'm like,
Hey man, you never gotta explain yourself. As long as you're good, bro. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I'm hanging in there, man. It's been a long last month or so, but kind of breaking out of it. But yeah,
Oh,
that was
bro.
crazy to see
Okay.
that. It was crazy to see Elon send that rocket up, SpaceX, and hook up to
You
them
know,
people.
and that's all I'm saying, bro. I'm not making the show political. I could care less what side anybody's on. I'm just saying that, like, why does it always got to be political? Why does it always got to be this and that? Because that's the way you got to be forced. That's the view, the lens. It's got to be looked at. You know what I mean? It's got to be looked
Yo,
at.
how's my internet?
Looks good. Why?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know. I was just hoping it's not in and out.
No, you sound good.
Cool. Yo, shout
Shout
out
out to the
to
Celtics.
let me shoot out some shout outs to Steve Easy,
My
Big
nephew loves
Lee,
the Celtics. Go ahead.
Sessa, Darren, everyone who shouted out and said good morning to me. I appreciate that. And likewise, hope everybody's doing well out there, man.
Oh, great. There's a pit bull running around the neighborhood somewhere.
Yo, this girl I'm friends with on Facebook, she lives on the other side of town. Real cool chick. She was driving down by one of the little side back roads by her house, and she seen two dogs, two pit bulls, that
Fighting?
have that it looked like they were almost giving birth, but they must have had like something wrong with like their bladder, or they've obviously probably been dogs that been female dogs that been ran through and shit like that. And it was just so sad to see they couldn't even walk, bro. It's just hate seeing anybody in pain, especially animals, bro. It's
Yeah,
like,
especially with animals, because I mean, they try to tell you, but they can't. That's tough gig. But yeah, dude, I said today, let me jump up here for my dad. Actually, today is a big day. This is his first time going to the doctor's, a regular doctor's office in 5 years.
wow, bro.
Yeah,
That's
so that's a
that's
big step, bro. He hasn't been able to go to his own doctors or nothing. Everything's been in the hospital. So that's a big progress for me, man. I mean, obviously he can't drive or do what he wants, but
no, but you know what? It's kind of like you're kind of trending back in a positive correlation, even if it's maybe a mental thing that helps him out, kind of getting back like
bro, listen.
into
Hey,
a little.
you know what I made him the other night, Samba? No, I made him some Italian bread. I cut up some Asiago cheese. I cut up some tomatoes, some Italian salsa. That's like Italian oregano. A little bit of salt, some pepper, man. He was in heaven. And I give him a little bit of wine, man, every night now because number one, why not? Number two, what's it gonna hurt him? I mean, the doctor
Wine
said, dude,
not.
guess what? That little bit of wine has made a big difference, bro. I'm telling you. I can't explain it, but he's got a little bit of life in him now, and he's doing pretty good, man.
That's awesome to hear, man. I'm happy for you. Both you deserve it, man. I'm proud to hear that. That's
Yeah,
awesome, bro.
the thing with me is like I've been through so much that's really not too much that you're not really used to seeing. But when things get a little bit better, even though it's not going to be a dramatic change or outcome, that little bit of window of something positive, man, is a big deal in my life anyway. So
1000%, man. I heavily, heavily agree with you. That's great news, bro. It really is,
yeah,
man.
it is, man. I mean, you got to remember it's 5 years, bro. So to me, it's a good, very good, good situation.
Yeah, that's a big step, though. Kind of, heading back in a little, a normal doctor and kind of having a little bit more normality, if that's what you want to
Yeah, like
call it.
versus going into the hospital, and then you got to deal with all that crap. The hospital is always a pain in the butt.
Yeah, because I mean, you never know what kind of variables you're going to get in there. Like I even said with my pops, you go in there with a couple things, and then the thing that takes you out isn't even the thing that you went in there with. It's
That's what happens. The only
excuse my
thing with him
language,
is
but
the only problem I have with him now is he's got this one little sore, man, and I can't. He seem to calm.
from
So I'm
laying
working on
down.
that. Yeah, check this out though. I just want to show you, man, because just so everybody can know, we're at
Yo, that's
three
big time,
thousand
bro. I'm proud
three
not to
thousand
cut you
three
off,
hundred
but I'm
eighty.
proud of you, man. That's awesome. Great
Yeah, check
news.
this out. Check
You're
this
over
one
at
out, right?
almost 3,400 subs. That's cool, bro.
Yeah, but check this out. This is the one I really like.
That kind of inspires me to even post, a bunch of videos I've made over the last,
Bro,
couple of years.
they say it's all about going live. I don't know what they say, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's about what you make this thing, man. Do what you can do. People support you, they don't. It's not
Yeah, everybody's got different. Well, everyone's kind of up here for a different reason, right?
Look at this one. Look. This one right here. Look, can't see it here. Hold on.
Now, are you filming that off of your phone to the TV?
Yeah, there's a lot of
All
people
right.
do that. But this one right here's got 1.3 million views. And to me, look, it's good for me because it lets me see everybody in a different light, especially people that don't usually come here. You know, people who just want to watch the shorts and not really engaged in lives. Which, look, I ain't gonna say no names, but I seen somebody yesterday who was doing a live in the afternoon, and they usually have 100 some people in their chat, and they had 8 to 10 people.
Yeah.
And I started really looking. I started watching. A lot of people's numbers are dropped, but look, at the end of the day, you just keep going. You can't let a couple people in your chat discourage you, man. In my life, I love it this way because we have real people, man. You know.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, you'd rather have a
Thank you,
solid,
Darren, for that because I was told
solid
that
crew.
wouldn't happen. Thank you, brother.
Like
But no, I'm
seriously,
just go
I
ahead.
feel your sentiment. Even like, you know, I hopped up here the other Monday with you and Sessa, but before that, it's like I'm kind of getting anxiety to hop up here. I've been in my own head and shit. So just to see some people, you know,
Well,
say my name and say good morning, it really truly means a
I've been
lot. I'm
up
not
here
just saying that to say that, you know. So
like I've been here. It's been almost 22 minutes now.
oh, okay.
I'm not but I'm not going to be up here for long today because I
Yeah,
got
I'm
to get to the
hanging.
doctor's. But
I'm
what you
hanging
said,
until you're here. Hey Tiff. Hey Big
what
Wee, I saw you said what's up too. How you doing, big
they
dog?
do that around here.
See the good thing with
What, dude? I was just saying because everybody told me you can't. Don't that won't do nothing for you. And I see traction. Maybe like I said, maybe it'll be short lived, but I don't think so because I see people.
you gained like
Look,
1,000 subs, right?
yeah, but check this out. The video that I just showed, the 1.3 million. There's people. Most of the comments are from Russia.
Yo, when I'm like up,
Whatever.
sometimes when I can't sleep and I'm up at night and I'm like on YouTube live, it's all like Indian people at like 3 or 4 in the morning. So I can't speak with them. So I'm just sending them emojis like, you know, hello and thumbs up and, you
Yeah.
know, fucking, it's interesting. You know what I mean?
They do that to me, man. But you know what I hate about it? I'm not trying to be racist, but I want to do a show on this.
It's like this world never stops, you know?
I think Friday I'm going to do a show on them Indian scammers, the one to call your house, man. I'm going to show the guy who taps in and hacks their phones and their cameras.
Yeah, I
Dude, they
think we've
call
seen
my
that
house.
before.
Kingston, they call my house, these Indians, because that's who they are. They're from India. They call my house, and I don't care. I don't care if you're white, black, green, orange. You're not racist. But if you're calling my house a million times a day, my sick father, I ask you not to.
Oh,
That's a
man,
problem, man.
I'm glad we don't even have a house phone no more because
Thanks, Steve. I appreciate that.
the thing would probably just ring 20, 25 times a day and we just stopped answering it. So
I know, Darren. I saw that.
yeah, what's he talking about when you know, like the alien mask?
No, there's another guy who has a channel. He does a lot of shorts too. He's doing pretty good, I think.
Listen, you know what we're talking about with the SpaceX rocket going up there and
Yes.
saving the astronauts.
Well, I
One of
wanted
the
to get
first,
your take. What do you
did you?
think about it? What was your take on it?
I mean, dude, it's amazing to. First of all, Elon's the man for everything he's doing with Doge and for, you know, you could tell if I, you know, I don't want to say if I had all that money, but I'd probably be on my own little beach doing my own little thing, tucked away somewhere, chilling. He's all about for humanity. He's
This
not
is
left
great,
or right. He's just for the betterment of the people, and those are the people we need in charge. To be
man.
honest,
Like he said, you had time to talk about your extended walk. Let me tell you something. I had endurance, and I had a problem. And it was like $800 in damage. They should have paid it with no problem. And I had these young punks on the phone. They were talking crap to me and everything, man. And they did not cover it. So be careful with all the extended warranties, man. They'll find a way not to pay it. I mean, it's ridiculous. Car Shield, I heard, was okay, but I don't know.
you
See,
know,
the thing is with Elon Kingston, what people don't realize is not only this guy, 13 kids, whatever, but the guy has been received by the Democratic Party as the savior. And then the minute he's still with Trump, he's no good. He's the boogeyman. But the thing is, you can't have it both ways. You can't have footage for all them years and content of you guys praising him and
yeah, he's a
everybody buying
boogeyman in a
Teslas.
good way, kind of like how
Oh,
Robin
yeah.
Hood was a good dude. You know,
Like, dude, you this guy's not even getting paid to do that. They say, oh, he's getting government contract. Well, Everybody mandated Biden. All they wanted that shit. They wanted the electric vehicles. But the thing is, with him to not back down, that's what I like the most, man. I
For
like the
sure.
yeah.
Shows his integrity and just how open even the both of them are, even the president. I mean, I feel like every day they're in front of the people. They're, like just
Damn,
talking and
Steve.
just they're being very open and transparent. And, they're just doing what we want them to do, I
Think
feel.
about this though. Who could be mad? Now, the funny thing is, let me show you this though, because this goes back to something I want to show you.
Man, you got a nice little outfit on right there. The nice Philly hoodie and Eagles hat. That's
Right.
what's up. That's a dope little fit, man.
What?
So what I was saying was like one of the first two astronauts to hook up to the Space Center and to kind of float in there or whatever. One of the guys had like a little alien mask on. I don't know if you've seen that or not. I think it was.
No,
I think I seen it on Fox News. But one of the first few astronauts to come in once they hooked up to the space thing.
This is
Yeah,
Elon Musk. This is
yeah.
Elon Musk before Doge. You ready for this? You can't make this up. This is why when they tell me don't talk about politics on here, don't do this and that. Listen, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on, but don't try to tell me that I'm not seeing this. Just listen to this. I'm gonna play a couple minutes of this. Just Kingston, and then you really tell me what you think, because this is Doge before Doge.
Called the Federal Register. For decades, copies have been printed, bound, and sent to thousands of government offices all across the country, every single day. And while you might think that most people just can't wait to dig into their copy as soon as it arrives, the truth is no one reads this thing.
And that's on their desk upside down.
The internet for years, which means taxpayers have been funding some pretty expensive doorstops. So we're putting an end to that, saving you millions of dollars each
year. Where? When? Didn't do it.
But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Everyone knows that getting rid of the deficit will require some tough decisions. And that includes cutting back.
Wait, listen what you're going to say here. Ready? Russ.
On billions of dollars in programs that a lot of people care about. But what should be easy is getting rid of the pointless waste and stupid spending that doesn't.
Isn't that what Elon's doing?
Benefit anybody. Waste we should be getting rid of, even if we didn't have a deficit. We're off to a start.
I mean, I could go on for days with that. I don't think I really need to. But
his biggest thing was the way he could speak and kind of not relate to the people, but he was a good he was a pretty decent speaker, confident dude.
No, call me. Oh wow, for real?
Do not call list.
Yeah, let me tell you about Darren. I'm not just saying it because he's here. He's a good friggin' dude, man. He's a good friend, a good dude. Nah, he really is, man. He's always. Yeah, I told you I liked him from day one when I saw him not back down and stand up. But he's a real genuine dude, man, and I like that he gets hot headed and shit. That's what maybe really gravitate towards him. But then you peel that back and you see how much he cares about his family, change his life, man. He's working hard. He's doing everything he's got to do, man. Thanks, Darren.
Yeah, Darren. I only.
He's always trying to help somebody, bro. He's always trying to help somebody.
Yeah, I think last couple times ago I was up here. I think I don't know if it was I think his daughter might have been in and out of the hospital with.
Yeah, we pray for her all the time, man. He said she's good though. Thank God.
Good. I'm glad. See, that's what I was pointing. Leaning towards. Excellent.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. When they talk about channels and who's going where, like you got 100 people in your chat, and you're talking about nonsense and bullying and ramming and threats and this and that, and they think that's content. Whatever, do your thing. I gained you. I got Sessa. Even Steve Easy came over. He's a Miss Lance. All these people, man. Darren has been a friend to me since I've been here. To me, it's like that's worth anything to me, man. That's what it means to me.
That's my main reason for being up here, man. Is just to have conversation, have friends. Like the last 5 weeks, man. I haven't talked to anybody. I've been kind of sitting in the couch going stir crazy, all fucked up. Excuse my.
But you know what the thing is? I was calling you just to see how you were doing, but
I don't answer the phone sometimes. That's on me.
Me too, bro. Hey, listen, we all get in that sense, man. But at the end of the day, what I want to say is, when you see Obama talk like that, and I'm not forget Democrat, Republican, and then you see that he didn't do that, and then you see a guy like Musk who's really he said yesterday he's doing it because. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get that footage.
I mean, he's absolutely right. Down the road, I mean, if we're just going to be, you know, in 10 years, we're going to be at 30-something trillion. And then in 25 years, we're going to be in a deficit of 50 trillion. Like, can't keep going like that. Even though we won't be here, you know?
No, yeah. You need to say that again because you probably didn't right about that. Hold on.
You know, we do need to start thinking about, you know, the betterment of the near future and start putting everything in a bit more of a more positive correlation for the future, you know, even if it's a lot of little things. Even like whatever I'm thinking about, I'm just trying to keep changing little things and keep moving. Who's Villanova got first round? You look into that bracket yet?
I had it up earlier.
Cool. Yeah, I got to do some printouts. I usually I don't fill out any brackets online or nothing like that. I should because there's some, you know, free pools to enter for a lot of money and shit like that. But I like just filling them out old school at my house in Sharpie and then watching the tournament and just highlighting.
Oh yeah, with the Sharpie. That's what you do?
Yeah.
Here you go. What? Let me explain this. Hold on.
I got the last 2 years. The UConn won back to back. We're going looking for back to back to back.
When I heard this, bro, I appreciate you, Steve. I really do, man. You've been loyal too, and I appreciate that. I love your sense of humor too, and I appreciate Mr. and Mrs. Lance. I see the woodwork though; he's doing good. Can you see this right here?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Thanks for posting those comments because it's cool to see the comments at the bottom.
Yeah, I think this explains it all.
The reason I'm here is because I'm very worried about America going bankrupt due to the corruption and waste. And if we don't do something about it, the ship of America is going to sink. And we're all on that ship.
Right.
You know, and this may be a message to, you know, people out there who have, you know, are wealthy, have a lot of means, or control companies. It's like, just remember, we're all in ship of America here.
At the end of the day, for sure.
Your company is not going to exist if, you know, if the ship of America sinks. And we should do everything we possibly can to ensure that America is strong for far into the future.
I trust people like this opposed to our actual politicians all day.
To me, that says a lot, bro. It says a lot that he's doing this without any, you know, they say, oh, he's getting government contracts. He's doing this, he's doing that, doing this.
No, definitely not doing it for that.
My thing is this, though, right? They all got something to say, but yet, did you ever see them guys, any of them doing it? No. And they've been, most of these guys, senators, congressmen, been in office forever. And you know what? What I really want to talk about tomorrow, I don't know if I will, but you see the judge that blocked the deportation of the gangs?
I believe so, yeah.
Come on, man. Like, what's that about?
How about the whole thing where, like, you know, Biden wasn't even around the last 6 to 8 months of the presidency, and all of those signatures were not like his signatures. They were kind of like auto.
Trump used auto pen before, but not for them. I think it was like something that wasn't that, you know,
right. But as the president,
not that caliber. Like, yeah,
you have to actually, you know, like you see Trump at his desk actually putting his action, you know, doing that, especially for super important things. So if they're going to do that and use his signature when he's not around, who else is doing that, you know? So.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Who's Beantown Pat?
Oh, no, but even if you're here, I appreciate it. Look, I don't care if people like me or not. When you come in, you can come in and say, hi, Code. I think you're a piece of shit, but have a good day.
Not Beantown.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a shallow person, man. I can take all that.
Where you from, Mass, Patsy?
I hope Steve's good, man. Darren, man, love, brother. I'll call you later. Darren's my dog, man. Yo, I can't wait till I can get to Florida. And me and Darren's going to go out and have some big dinner, man. God bless, brother. Be cool.
Okay.
Thank you, Beantown. I hope you're big. Oh, he's from Boston. He's from Boston. Oh, yeah. Boston in the house.
Nice. Yeah, he's not too far from me.
I will. I'll call you a little bit. But no, what I'm saying is, like, you see this judge blocking stuff, and I'm saying to myself, man, like these guys just don't listen. They don't learn, you know.
Yeah.
But what do you got going on? Anything good?
Shit, man. Just got to make some calls, send out some messages for keep up with some personal shit, and
Hey, you guys got that area pretty New England, Mass, Connecticut. You guys got that area sewed up on this over here, man.
yo, we're all
Like,
not too far from each other, you know.
look, all I'm saying is this, right? Like Friday night, I think, or Saturday night. Well, not Saturday night. I can't Saturday night. But if you want to do a live Friday night, do like a whatever movie game night, whatever freak we'll do something,
Yeah, we
man.
don't even got to call it now. We'll just do a pop-up live Friday night and talk some shit, you know.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to cut out so early, but I do. Like I got to get my dad up. I got to get him. He's up now, but I got to get him situated because he
Yeah.
can't go. He can't go in a. He doesn't go in a wheelchair. Oh, he's an Eagles fan. You did
So,
time in PA? What jail, man? My brother's been locked up in state PA for 30 years.
who your buddy Jason was his name, right?
He's been locked up 30 years, man. Then I have his picture right here. This is old picture, man. This is when he first seen his daughter. Look at the hair. And there's him right here, the bald. I just talked to him the other day.
That your friend Jason, you said was his first name?
Yeah.
Jason McNeil, right?
Jason O'Neal. Steve, I'm
O'Neal.
praying for you, brother.
Maybe I just put the Mick in there because I'm Irish.
Yeah, he was there.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I'm in Connecticut, kind of right outside Waterbury.
Camp Hill, damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all. I know a lot of dudes who were up there at that point. I'm glad you're home. I'm glad you're out. I'm glad you're, you know. But no, Kingston, like I was saying, man, Friday we should come back.
Let's do it. Friday, 9 p.m. ish.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm down.
9 post meridian.
Damn straight. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I had to force myself to kind of, slug my ass over here
No,
to
I
get up on the live.
appreciate
I'm gonna start staying consistent, and I need it though. I need this circle, and I got away from it for a bit, but hey, spring's here. It's time to kind of sprout and grow and fucking get going, you know. Steve, you got to pop up on the live sometime. It took me a long time to get up on here, but
this guy hit me up on Facebook that I know for a long, long time, and he's trying to like get back in shape, and he was asking me. Oh, really? I got you. I don't know that dudes. Like I know people know him. I heard they're good dudes though. But what I'm saying is like my I know dudes over there with that last name too, Richie, Billy. But my main thing, Kingston, was even through growing the subs and doing stuff, I'm looking like when I see these people, I'll tell you off camera who was still with the drama, and then other people were trying to like reach out and try to befriend me and Sessa again, and I'm like, number one, that's not going down. But I'm just thinking like, why is it worth doing all those on the internet? All these dudes jump out of the window, disrespect each other, people's girls, and then you go back together, and then you look like a bunch of idiots, and then you want to try to be, oh, I don't want that life no more. And it's like, to me, why even do it? Why put yourself out there? And I figured it out, Kingston. I figured it out.
Why continue the song and dance? Some people are thirsty for that shit. I want the opposite, you know? No thanks. I got enough real life shit to worry about. None of this fantasy land type of shit.
I appreciate it, though.
I know.
The thing with me, though, right, is like I learn what it is, man. I see these guys really don't have character. They really don't stand for nothing. And to be honest, there's nothing wrong with being wrong and then realizing you were wrong and changing, right?
No, for sure.
But look at, like I said, look at the friendship me and you got. Me and Sessa, like, these awesome people here. Darren, like, if that's what I get out of this, I'm content.
Man,
I see my channel going, man. I really believe that, yeah, I do got to do more content, some interviews and shit, but
you got a big purpose code. because people like myself, you know,
Yeah.
need somebody like you, bro. You're 15 years ahead of me. You know, I mean, yeah, you raise your son, you know, legitly by yourself. I'm single, but you know, I have my son half the time and shit. But similar situations, man, and I learn a lot from you, and I get a lot out of
But
having your friendship and your mentorship, and a lot of you know, you're just a good leader, bro. You're a good leader. I appreciate your friendship, you know.
yeah, Steve, I appreciate you too, bro.
And what'd you say? Your son's
I,
graduating
I,
right?
I didn't rock with a lot of dudes from South Philly. I know them all, but I really, because I'm from Southwest, but uh, there was a lot of dudes I know that was in Camp Hill at that time.
I think Eric was there too, right?
Lovebird, Louis Bird. Yeah, I heard the name. I don't know him like that. I'm not one of them guys. I won't tell you I know him, I don't. But I'm glad you're home, bro. I'm glad you're not, you know. But look, Kingston, what I was getting at is these dudes don't really care. They just run their mouth. And to me, it's like, why did I even get mad in the first year? It's not even worth it. But I'm glad I did in a way because it got us away from certain people quick, expedited, and people could draw a distinction between both. You know, and I'm still here, always doing positive shit. I never
Yeah.
responded to nobody. But the content I see with them guys is saying shit 3 years later, bro. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't even see it. I don't
yeah,
even
you
see
ain't
it.
missing nothing, bro.
I actually like eat like if, during the
Yeah,
day.
Huggy, I seen him before.
During the day, like if I'm fucking around on my phone, because it's kind of so
Mm.
easy to do if I sit down for a minute or grab a juice, and then you know you're scrolling and doing this. During the day, I don't watch any entertainment type of shit. Anything I'm gonna watch has got to be I got to be learning something, or it's got to be like additional to my life, like knowledge or some type of. I got to get something out
I'm
of it.
glad you're home, bro. I'm glad that you're home. I don't know you. I don't know. Look, people, it's nothing with you, no disrespect. I'm always skeptical because I never
Good
know
for
if
you,
trolls want
bro.
to sneak here and
Beantown.
talk some crap. But I don't care about that. I'm telling you sincerely. I hope that whatever you're telling me, that's your business. But I'm glad you're home and you're doing good, man. God bless you, man. And know that
Keep up that
Kingston's
shit.
in recovery. I think we're all addicts in recovery, man. You're all addicted to something. But
Yeah.
God bless you, man. And stay strong. Don't. Look, if you come across negative, you know what to do. Man, denounce that shit, get away from that shit, run from that shit, and bury that shit.
Yeah, Beantown, I go through some of the similar things, man. That's why I literally had to. I seen Big Mike call me
Shout
up. I'm
out to
like, I
WWF.
got to answer it and come up here. I forced myself to get up here, man. So, and remember, recovery is different from everybody. You know, it's whatever you know whatever you know. Shit, I take certain medications, but whatever. You know, it's like I'm out here trying to
Yo,
eat
I
healthy.
wanted to tell you, I made progress. I look, so I got good news for my record. You know, they said they couldn't find my records because they spelled my last name wrong. My felony and everything's still there, but the lawyers,
How do you
you
spell
know,
Quiggles wrong? Nah, just kidding.
but listen, the lawyers dropped the one charge. I manufactured the shit, whatever that case was. They got two charges knocked off. Now they're trying to get my record sealed. And what they're going to do too is the pardon process begins. It's going to take a couple of years. But the cool thing is,
Hit Trump up. Be
like,
like, dude, need
no,
me a pardon.
well, it's cool because now that I have time, it's going to take a little bit of time. I got my marijuana license again. You don't need it where you live, right?
Nah,
Yeah,
negative.
see, we need it over here.
I've never needed a license to smoke that.
Hey, guess what though, Beantown? You relapse and you're still here, brother, because God has a different plan. And anything we can do for you, support the positive, man. Shout out to you, bro. God bless. You got this, man. You can do this.
Yeah,
Look, if
same
you
shit,
ever need to
Beantown.
pop in here, you, I'll put my email just down here, man. If you want to hit me up, you ever need to talk or you need a positive message, man. I don't care about that. I'm here for everybody. I want to, even the haters, man, because
You
that's what
are in
I
a
do.
good place. This is where you want to be. You are in a good place, man. It's the best way to start my morning for sure. I got to come up here every morning. If you don't do a show, maybe I'll
Means a lot,
fucking run a
bro.
live. You
Means a
know?
lot. And Steve, I heard what he said the other day. Mike Ball said you're the number one on there. Well, he said it too. Steve said I'm the number one. You are, but when I first started going in there, I seen he was the first one. Him, SNS, and them showing me love and respect. I appreciate it because I know it's not. You're used to being in a bigger chat, but just know this is substance here, man.
Yeah,
This
but
is
when you're in
positive,
a
and this
smaller
ain't gonna
chat and
end.
a smaller chat and a smaller
We
community,
appreciate you, bro. We
you're
appreciate
you're
you.
what you say and what you do and how you converse or whatever. I don't know where I was going with that thought, but
Well, I think what you're trying to say is what you always do, like you're saying, is a little positive message, man, and keep going and stay. People appreciate it. And to be honest, I watched my mother and father do that, help people, take care of people. I've always been around people that did that. Anytime I was around somebody who didn't have that attitude, it always went bad for me because you start, they say get in where you fit in, but sometimes when you get in where you fit in and you fit in and you're around, man, sometimes it's really not a tight mic. You ever tighten something and you think it's right and then the lid just doesn't sit right and it's still leaking? That's just like life, man. The best thing you could do for yourself is educate yourself and know, man, and realize that there ain't one of us better than the other, man.
no,
We
for
can
sure.
talk as much as you want. He's fat, he's ugly, she's this, she's that. When it comes down to it, we're all God's kids, man. He's gonna judge us at the end, like what'd you do with your life? I don't want to be known for disrespecting people. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna let anybody ever hit me or put their hands on me, but that's not what I'm trying to possess. I'm
No,
trying to possess
you're moving
a positive
righteously.
life.
You're moving
Yeah.
righteously, man. I'm trying to do the same.
Thank you, bro. Size up
Trying.
matters. Dude, my cousin that died, he used to say that, Steve. He's been dead a couple years now. He used to call himself Tuna Can Tony.
Tuna Can Tony.
Oh, that's what's up. Good for you, bro.
Yeah, that's where you gotta be. You gotta remove yourself from that area of self-destruction, bro.
God bless, brother.
Got
But the
to.
thing is, too, remember this,
Got
Beantown.
to.
I could tell you whatever Kingston could tell you. Just remember your life. When you're around the negative, it goes bad. When you do the positive, you can still be sad a little bit because it takes longer, but I promise you, man, in the long run, that's what's sustainable. The positive will always outlast all this crap. And I'm rooting for you. Kingston's rooting for you, man. And I'm no counselor or nothing like that, but I can speak on my own things. And it's funny though how quick the negativity can spread and take over and make you really think. Like even when you're not getting high, you could be in a situation where the roller coaster ride's so bad that it's like, yo, it's the same mentality. Am I getting high? Am I not? What am I doing? You start second guessing yourself. Like I always tell people, Beantown, look in the mirror and love yourself. I say that for a reason. Because if you think everybody every day is going to say, oh, you're beautiful, you're great, chance of that is slim and none. Maybe your family. You have to remind yourself that every day. Build your
Yeah.
strength up. And nobody could do that but you and God. I'm a God guy. If you don't believe in that, teach his own. But that's my job to pray for people. And anybody on this YouTube that doesn't like me, talk shit, God bless you too. I don't care. I might not mess with people no more, but I
I
don't
want the
wish
best for
anybody.
them.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
don't wish
don't.
people bad. Nah.
Nah. Nope. We're all on different wavelengths. We're all on different roads. Yo, Beantown for, a long time.
You have to.
I had to do the same thing, but I lived in the middle of a triangle where I'm 10 minutes from three different cities. I felt like, I was suffocating because I can't go 10 minutes this way. I can't go 10 minutes this way. I can't go 10 minutes this way. I felt like I was in a bubble and the shit is hard, but and when we do fall, we got to be like a cat and just fall on our legs, man. Just,
Or if you fall and you can't talk to people, man, and you need to reach out, just put something in the headline. Let me know it's you, man, and I'll send you a message back, man. I'm trying to do everything like the one video with all the views. I was trying to reply to everybody. Started getting overwhelmed, but at the end of the day, man, like I said, the most of this thing called life. It's pretty simple. It's either you're going to be good or you're going to be bad. And if you're going to be good, you're going to do good. If you're going to be bad, expect a lot of bad shit to happen. And don't expect to grow because you're going to fall, man. That's just, inevitable. But like I
and
said, go ahead, go ahead.
by you doing all those shorts, even if 1.3 million people saw that short, maybe a couple hundred of those people actually clicked on your page, seen a bunch of your videos, maybe saw some of your lives,
Yeah,
and
that's what
that's
I
how
mean.
you get interested. A lot of people don't have,
Brother, God bless.
we got so many short-lived things like 6-second videos. We all got like, a
Bro,
short memory span because how quick
I'm
everything
glad.
is.
Let me give you props. I'm glad you came up here today, man. Like I said, I got to get running because of my dad. I don't mean to cut out, but
Nah,
look,
we got to do things.
remember this though. We're fighters. I'm not saying it's fighter, obviously, but talking about in life, man. Don't give up. Like I love each and every one of you, man. I say that because I think that God is love, and you have to have that. But the thing is, if you're disrespecting, you're a piece of shit. That's on you, man. You can change that. Don't look at everybody else and blame other people. Blame yourself. When you look in the mirror and tell yourself you love yourself, that goes both ways. When you F up and mess up, you gotta tell yourself the same. Yo, dude, I messed up. It's as easy as that. Get back to reality, man.
Yeah, the one thing I'll end with is
God bless, brother. Be safe.
Even with Beantown, you know, like, yeah, negativity when you're by yourself, it feels like it compounds and it compounds and it just keeps doubling up each
it just
day.
builds and builds.
But once you get through 3 or 4 of those tough days and you do all the right things, positivity will also compound. And it's the direct opposite feeling of feeling low and sunk and depressed. And that's why I fucking, you know, flipping came up here this morning, man, just to show
Well, I'm
some
glad
love.
you did. They're hitting me up now.
People.
The ambulance is coming to take him to the doctor. So
I'll talk with you soon, big
I'll
dog.
call you later. But listen, we'll be on Friday night around 9 o'clock probably.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun though. We're gonna lay back tonight, man. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, Freestyle Friday. Open panel.
Everybody stay blessed, not stressed. Let God handle the rest. Kingston, thanks for coming up here. Hit that like button if you want. Look, to everybody that stopped by here, don't matter if there's a couple people, man. We all want the same stuff, and we're all trying to go in the same direction and put a positive note on this thing called life for the rest of everybody's life. So I thank you all for stopping by. It means a lot. And I'm going to keep making you proud, man. And we'll be here Friday night.
Yeah, keep up your traction, man. I appreciate it.
God bless, guys. Hold on. Stay here for a minute. God bless, guys.
Will
Make
do.
love and respect.
Beantown, nice meeting you.